Hey guys, it's Denny with Denny's Fish Tanks, and I thought I'd go a little bit more in depth on the 29 gallon that we have. I got this tank for my daughter, which had it stored away, and it's a whole kit. Came with the top, the hang on back, the heater, the whole 9 yards. And she asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, sure. When I took it in, first thing that me and the wife thought about was what are we going to put it on, and I said, well, we have the stand that we have from the 45. I guess we can convert it over. So it was the right width, but it was the wrong length. So I went to Home Depot, got some 2x4s, cut them up to length, and I put two 2x4s on each side of it, and voila, it's just perfect. So, but when I first showed this, I had rams in it, and a viewer of mine said, "Hey, you might want to put some more hides in there." And of course, I knew there'd be some territorial battles, but not as bad as I seen. So I watched them a couple of days and made the decision that yeah, maybe we ought to throw the rams back into the 75 and move these angelfish and the gourami over because yeah, they're thugs. They like chewing on the plants. They terrorize my super reds when they get on the glass. They'll try and nip at them, so they're hardly ever on the glass on the 75. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move them. Um, probably should have did a little bit more study up on angelfish, and but I thought they were peaceful. My bad. Anyways, um, so my wife, this is really my wife's tank. She wanted to make the decision on what what went in it. She wanted more decor. She wanted the house, the rocks. She didn't want it all just a natural thing. She wanted something else besides what I have in the 75. So we went, picked out the rocks, picked out the house, and I picked out the plants, and she picked out the sand. Um, the sand is just from Home Depot. It's just what they call play sand. I set out for about, I don't know, an hour with my bucket and some water, and rinsed all the sand out until till it became clean. I mean clear, and then I put it in there, and yeah, that's what it looked like. Really didn't care for the rams being in here. The light color seemed to make the rams turn lighter. I'll show you here in a second over here in the 75 with the dark substrate. They're they're really dark over here and a lot more colorful. So, anyways, we put the plants in, put some some what do you call them? I guess Mike would do it. Oh, what do you call them? Oh, the tabs, fertilizer tabs. That's it. So I put in the fertilizer tabs on each. Got some Jungle Val over there. Got some Water Sprite, and I just got a hold of some Java Moss, which we on Father's Day ran down to Pet World out in Lawrence. I'm sure that you've heard. Well, Mike from Michael's Fish Tanks did a tour of it, and I didn't know they had it because the other place that I had, it was like a palm full, just real small, that fit in the middle of my palm for $9. That there, and I even put some in the 75, cost me $2. So I was real happy about it. Yes, I know that sponge on the intake's too small. I'm waiting for Corey to get his larger sponges in so I can replace that. On the hang on back, all I did was took one of the big sponges and shoved it in there off the off the 75, took it off the 75 and put it in there, and it was pretty dark with a lot of gunk in it, so had some beneficial bacteria in it, hopefully. Didn't have any problems cycling it. All the water parameters are good, and yeah, that's how I got the 79, and this is what I've done to it. So anyways, we stuck the rams over here in the 75, and they're back to loving it. There was a couple of that was already over here before I moved them, and but yeah, they really like being back in here. The colors are back. They're not as like really white like there was on the substrate over there, so I'm really happy. Did some cleanup in here. Cut some of the stems off. Added some off the Java ferns and cleaned up some of the runners that were all straggly through it. And everybody's loving it. Everything's good in Denny's world. So, anyways, I thought I'd share on exactly how the 29 came about, and yeah. If you like what you've seen, please hit a thumbs up and leave a comment if you want to. And thank you for stopping by. See ya.